Hey there, thanks for joining. If you're anything like me, you spend a lot of time on the internet. The problem is, so do your parents. It's way too easy to find fake or biased news on Fox, Breitbart, etc., and we've seen how that can rot our boomer parents' brains. In the next few minutes, we're gonna build a Google Chrome plugin to redirect any requests to some unsavory news sources, Fox News, Breitbart, Daily Caller, Ben Shapiro, even Trump's campaign site, and redirect them to a site that we'd like our parents to see. Maybe Black Lives Matter, what have you. It's okay if you haven't written a line of code before. This is totally beginner friendly. I'm gonna walk you through every step of the way. To build our Chrome plugin, you just need a text editor. It can be Microsoft Word, Google Docs. I like to use a program called Sublime Text. And just make a folder with the name of your Chrome extension. I'm calling this one Magamod, so maybe my dad is a little less suspicious if he ever finds it. Inside the folder, make sure you have two files. One should be called manifest.json, and the other one can be called background.js. It's very important that you're specific about how you name these files, including these funky file extensions. In our manifest.json, we're gonna tell Google Chrome everything it needs to know about our plugin in double quoted words called strings. So let's start with our name. We'll call it Magamod. A description. I don't know, truth in politics maybe, if there is such a thing. A version, this is 1.0 to start. And let's also give it a manifest version. Google Chrome likes when you set your manifest version to the number 2 with no quotes. I don't really know why this is. I feel like the engineers at Google are supposed to be very smart. They build these huge search engines and robots and whatnot. Why can't they program it so it starts with 1? I'm not really sure. After our manifest version, we're going to set some background permissions. Make sure to put a set of curly braces there. Inside, we'll link our background.js scripts with the script tag, and inside of these square brackets we'll include background.js in double quotes. That's the code file we're gonna write a little bit later. And we'll also give our Chrome extension permission to run in the background of any other web activity. So I'll set persistent to be true. And for whatever reason, you don't need to put any double quotes around the word true. Last, we want to give some permissions, not persimmons, which I originally wrote, permissions to our Chrome app. Make sure you put these all in square brackets. We want our Chrome app, our Chrome plugin, to be able to read any web requests. So we'll include web request, and we also want to block some of those web requests. So we'll include web request blocking. After that, feel free to include any sites that you want to block. Let's start with maybe https://www.foxnews.com. Now here's the thing. Maybe grandpa writes HTTP, maybe they write HTTPS. So let's replace any of these with stars or an asterisk. An asterisk tells Chrome, we don't care what text is there as long as it includes Fox News. Let's copy this and repeat for Breitbart. Maybe Trump's campaign site. You can add as many of these as you want. Feel free to change them up even. Just make sure that you're including commas in between each site you want to block. There, we've set up our manifest. Now let's write some JavaScript in this background.js file. Here, we'll grab our Chrome object by typing in Chrome, follow it with a dot, and access the web request that our users might be making. There, we'll add another dot and include on before request, because this is when we want our redirect to happen. One more dot and we'll include the phrase add listener and some parentheses. Inside of these parentheses, we're going to put the function that we want to run before every web request. And what we'll return is some curlies where we'll set our redirect URL to be https://www.blacklivesmatter.com. This can of course be any other site that you want to redirect to. In the second set of curlies, we'll include a list of all the URLs that we want to block, and we can grab them just from our manifest right here. Fox News, Breitbart, Donald Trump, etc. Last but not least, let's make sure that this is actually a blocking maneuver. So in our last argument, we'll put some square brackets and include the string double quoted blocking. This will tell our Chrome plugin to block any of those URLs. Once we've saved our two files, we can open up Google Chrome. In the extensions menu, make sure you turn developer mode on, because believe it or not, you're actually a developer now. Click Load Unpacked, and this will let us add the Chrome extension we just wrote. I'll select my MAGAMod folder, make sure it's loaded, and restart Google Chrome. Now, when your parents try to visit foxnews.com, they're redirected to Black Lives Matter. Same with Breitbart or any of the other sites we listed. And if your grandparents are anything like mine, they're dead. But if they were alive, they'd probably hate this shit. Hey, we're Soy Boy Coders. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you cuck.
What's a bit of religion anyway? Welcome to the Libtard USA.